Ranked second best school in Cameroon by the Office de Baccalaureate, Du Vaal International School is stepping up her game with cabinet reshuffle. Monday, July 26th, the management of Du Vaal promoted some administrators. After serving for more than 5 years as the vice principal of this prestigious institution, Kumitumi Awudu was promoted as the pedagogy coordinator to Du Vaal Foundation, a responsibility that has a lot of expectations from him. In this excerpt, he explains.
I would like to start by appreciating the gesture and the nomination from the hierarchy. Du Vaal being a complex high institution, as I'm going to other challenges, I'm taking a challenge from where I ended. I've been the vice principal for long, and going up now in portfolio as the advisor, senior pedagogy advisor to the founder, I see that as a new challenge. I think my impressions can only be positive. I can only think of taking my step forward from what I've been given as a task. That notwithstanding, we know that in a system like this one, everyone has to bring his or her modest contribution to make it an excellent place. We know that Du Vaal has made a name to work with the challenges for the past how many years. This is the time for us to concretize the project. Somebody step up, another one comes from there. We make a team, a formidable team for that matter. Being in the field for long, I think anything pedagogy to me is a matter of confidence, and at any time can be handled. As I'm stepping up as a pedagogy advisor to the founder, I think the new challenges I have are just to make sure that we keep the team moving and take further steps ahead to make sure that the complex remains a complex. The confidence the parents have given to us will have to remain intact. That notwithstanding, we know that every eye is on Du Vaal, and so parents are looking at us to bring forth something good. And so I want to lend my efforts to bring up my person who is coming to replace me, help him, bring out what I did not do, so he takes over from me, and we move up. I always come time and again to him and blend the system by helping the founder to also realize his dreams in the higher institution of learning. Du Vaal is going so big, we are not only going to remain at level of secondary, we are going higher. Nursery, touching across primary, secondary, and to the university, where I now find myself. I think I can only say, thanks to God, we are going to handle the challenges and make sure Du Vaal remains second in command, and why not, we are heading towards being the first in Cameroon. All eyes are on us, we're taking the challenge as a team together.
Discipline for excellence and progress has been the bedrock since the creation of this institution. Serving as the senior discipline master, Etura Ibai Moses was handed the responsibility to serve as the vice principal in charge of the Anglophone secondary section. A responsibility that comes at a time when there is serious competition to be number one in the educational geography of Cameroon. Elated with this appointment, he has this to say about the heavy responsibility.
It's always a privilege to be identified as a person who can bring a massive contribution into the team. Being in Du Vaal, I've always endeavored to bring my own little bit of contribution to make sure that the team should grow. And indeed, when you put a lot of joy on the faces of many parents who bring their children here in terms of their results, it's something that is worthy of appreciation. I think that if the school has seen me as somebody who can manage the post of the vice principal, I can only say I thank the administration and I give glory to God for the strength and for the energy. I'm ready to bring in my own little bit of contribution to make sure we go higher. Because in life, we don't regress, we don't stay stagnant, we go ahead. And we are surrounded with a lot of challenges with other neighboring schools around. Presently, we are second in Cameroon. And in as much as we are looking at the vision of the school, it means that we have to go first nationally, and even at the level of region, African, at the CEMAC region, we have to dominate a level of education. And you know, education is priceless. So when we are bringing in such a contribution to the society, is something that we just need to keep praying to God that it guides us to take the right decision at the right time. The team we have is a good team. We just have to make some few changes and then modifications to move ahead. The previous or my predecessor did a wonderful job, and I want to appreciate him for that. I'll just tailor from him, and I'll keep going to him for advice so that I'll move ahead. Because we can only go ahead as a team. And with the massive support promised by the proprietor and the principal, I think we are just there to give our best. And that best will be felt at the level of different houses. Every parent who sends a child to this school will know they have sent a child to a school that cares about education, that cares about the future. We are the team of generational thinkers, meaning we are looking at what we are going to leave behind where we are, we're no longer there. So that is what we want to leave the imprint in the lives of the children who will be leaders tomorrow. We have no reason to fail. We beg God to stand for us, that will move together with the team, and so we can really leave a landmark in the life of the educational history in Cameroon.
His mission for the institution is to continue to use the experience of his staff as to meet his vision. Therefore, Romeo, founder of Du Vaal International School, explained this in this excerpt.
Du Vaal, cette année, est sorti deuxième national, classement OBC au Cameroun. Et cela nous a imposé une nouvelle vision, une nouvelle équipe. Donc, nous avons visé dans nos profils internes pour installer une nouvelle dynamique. Les parents attendent beaucoup de nous aujourd'hui. Il faut dire que nous avons beaucoup d'appétit. Sur le plan pédagogique, nous avons nommé un nouveau conseiller à la Fondation en matière pédagogique. Également, nous avons puisé dans notre profil, dans les profils internes que nous avons, pour nommer un nouveau vice-principal en charge du système anglophone. Ceci, c'est pour répondre aux défis qui s'imposent à nous. Étant deuxième national cette année, classement OBC, nous nous redéployons pour les défis de l'année prochaine. Nous avons le personnel qui a encadré le logo du Vaal depuis l'ouverture de cette école. Nous avons des profils assez compétents que nous avons redéployés et nous attendons de beaucoup de travail. Nous attendons de répondre à ce challenge pour l'année qui arrive. Donc nous attendons un résultat premier national au campus. Ces profils sont d'abord au départ ont été recrutés comme des enseignants. Nous avons environ 300 personnels à Du Vaal et chacun est recruté à Du Vaal sur la qualité et sur son expérience. Monsieur Soumi, aujourd'hui, il occupe le poste de conseiller pédagogique à la Fondation. Aujourd'hui, avec l'expérience acquise depuis environ 7 ans, nous estimons que cette expérience accumulée pourront être bénéfiques au groupe dans le nouveau poste qu'on lui confie aujourd'hui, conseiller pédagogique de la Fondation.
We are definitely convinced that these newly appointed men will continue to give their best in their new offices. Registration for the next school year is still ongoing on their campus in Bidi every day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Du Vaal International School, a reference making a difference in Africa.